So if you're looking to save a bunch of money and get an older camera such as this, well, pre-owned maybe is the ideal for you. So the Mark V, this is the 4th edition and the last one of its kind. No more mirror cameras. Everything is mirrorless right now. And some people might say, well, that's a good thing, but there was a few things that are missing in the new cameras that the old ones can only do, and I'm going to go into that. And second of all, you can get a great deal on the EF lenses that you could never get before. In fact, some of them are 2/3 cheaper than they used to be. So if you don't need the greatest and the best lenses and you're not doing too many videos, when it comes to just photography, this is still the king, and it's still the best deal in the house. So you can get it pre-owned at an awesome price. So what is good about this? Let's get started with that. But before, I'm gonna warn you, there's one thing super bad about this camera. It is just the weight. It is built like a tank, which is the good part, but the bad part, it is exactly that. The weight itself, this is as heavy as a brick. And yeah, for some people that might be a big deal breaker for that. Now, a few things that I do like about this, except that it is as heavy as a brick. It gives you the CF cards. The CF card slot is over here, and the SD card as well, so you can go ahead and pick whichever one you want to use, or you can use both of them. One of them is an emergency, one of them you can use, one of them fills up, and you switch them around. Whatever one you want to do, and you can go ahead and do this. Another thing is the analog controls. What less digital controls, it is much less sophisticated when it comes to all this super extreme tech that used to be all around with those cameras. The new ones are super tech, like everything. You have to go through the menu screens, everything, it is a mess. In this one, nothing like it. So a lot of the stuff about this is just simply right here, right in the back. You can see everything, all the controls over here. And the best part about it is just simply all you have to do is just press the button and see what it does, and that's about it. Now, another thing about this is that when you switch things around, the different modes, you can go ahead and either use the on-screen mode or the one over here. So just press over here and it switches the different modes. Now, if you want to look in here, this is analog. It goes straight into the mirror itself. So no digital viewfinder is a huge plus in my book. The construction is totally made like an actual tank, and it makes it just beautiful all the way around. Take a look at this. This is like amazing looking. The whole entire camera, the sophistication, the looks, and above all, right here, the top control. You can see all the stuff you need, the most essentials right here. When you're shooting, this is awesome, because you can view right from the top everything you need, and you can change it just around with the tip of your fingers. In fact, you have to pay thousands of dollars, a lot more money, in case you want to get the upgraded new mirrorless version to get the same exact features that this camera gives it to you for a steal of a price, definitely. Now, this camera itself, the battery, the best part is, since it doesn't use this control, is not digital, the battery is gonna work for hours at a time. So you can shoot an entire wedding probably with just one battery. And that's almost unheard of performance that you can get with new mirrorless cameras, where you have to go through 3 different battery packs in order for you to go ahead and do so many pictures. Another thing about this is the controls. The easy controls over here are all right in the tip of your finger, so you can just flip this around and just put it whatever you need here as well. Simple on and off button over here. All the custom controls, the most essentials, are right in the tip of your hand, including different kind of picture settings that you can go ahead and fix them. The menu is easy to use. This thing is no-brainer. It doesn't take much for you to figure this out. The ergonomics are just amazing. You put your hand over here and it is simple to grab, use, and take pictures. It is made for you to go ahead and start shooting right away. So this is one of the cameras I highly recommend for you to get if you're looking for something amazing that is going to keep taking pictures, is going to last you for a very long time. It is built like a tank, indestructible, and above all, it is made in a way that they are not making the new cameras. Not as sophisticated, not as good, and not as awesome anymore. And what I like about this, you can actually tell that the construction of it is super top-notch. Over here you can tell that the whole control panel shows over here, and pressing it on, it immediately turns this panel over here, and you can see all different kind of stats that you can use. So this is the light that you can turn on, and then you can go through the ISO, autofocus, and white balance, and then of course you can change the controls around with this in the top, or you can change stuff over here on the bottom as well. And the best part is when you turn this on, you can press right here, and you have the entire menu that you can turn on here. So this one right now is on. You can see what kind of footage you did by just pressing on play over here. And the next thing that you can do here is pressing on the menu. You can go through all the different menu systems and change it. It's much more simple over here. There's not much menu systems for you to go through. A lot of the buttons and the controls are right over here on the outside, and you can pick every single one of them and go at it. What I like the most about this is how simple the whole entire layout is, and to preview everything, to check all the pictures, the picture style, and change all those essentials for you any way you actually want to. Now another thing about this, when you take the pictures, you just press on here to preview the pictures, and then you can go ahead and move the wheel and see everything that you have in here over time. Now this one doesn't have anything, it's just one video, but if you had more pictures, you would be able to scroll through that using this, and also the magnification here, where you can go ahead and magnify everything and check all the pictures as well. It also has that top dash control for you over here, and you can go through it and change all the different stats as well here. Ergonomics are very good. The build quality is just amazing, and it looks really nice, and it works with the old ESO lenses, but they're very good because you can get them at a fraction of the cost that there are lenses that you can get. Definitely a very good purchase, and highly recommended for you to get.